Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I'm gonna start a new book. We get it, she felt poor, we get it. Yes, now she owns a house in Chelsea, yes. When the description of the book is so intense, I need you to leave each chapter very like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? Come on, I need a good book. This is reminding me of wait. What was the guy's name in that very important book I had to bring in English for Skolov? Or Skolinkov? I don't know, I'm kind of bored. Sorry guys, this is like a break book. I'm getting kind of bored of it. The hell? I'm just gonna start off by saying this kind of sounds a lot like the others. Let's hope these people are a little more creative than that. Am I stupid? Whoa, oh yeah, the one has my name in it. My name's kind of in it. Bro, right there. It says, she skims and her eye is caught by the name of a property 16 Cheyenne, Cheyenne. I would say that that's like Cheyenne, right? Walk SW3, SWV. So you can already just go ahead and just prepare to see these just acne crap on my face. Oh yeah, sorry, my hair was not this color last time I filmed in the last clip, and I was not in this room, obviously. But yeah, go watch the video of me moving and of me dyeing my hair if you haven't already. But this book, I'm like predicting things already. So basically this woman gets an inheritance of a house, and I feel like the person she's going to see about the house, and like this reporter guy, I feel like he's related to her. Supposedly her brother and sister disappeared out of thin air or died, or they just can't be found. And I feel like this dude that she's talking to later on in the book is going to be the person that's going to change her whole life, and that is her brother, or maybe her best friend in the book is her sister or something. Like, I feel like the people that she's been looking for the whole time is right in front of her face, but no one's ever told her. And I don't know if it's intentional or not, but maybe that's just my prediction, so I wonder if that's gonna come true. Great Gatsby vibes, because they mentioned about how this woman has parties in the house. Let me see. Old friends of Henry and Martina who used to come here for dinner parties in the 70s and early 80s when Henry and Martina were socialites. When their children were tiny, it was all very glamorous. When I read that, it just felt like the Great Gatsby. And yeah, and okay, and so then when he says, oh god, they weren't proper friends, they were parents of the children's friends at school. It sounds like how would he know this? Isn't he just a reporter? So I feel like he like is a part of the family or something. But I mean, overall, I guess I'm liking the book. I guess I just feel like I'm not that excited to read it to see what happens next, but I am at the same time. It's kind of like this like mystery that I can just like keep pausing. It's like one of those long movies where you just like, oh, it's good, but like, what's going on? Like, get to the point already. Oh, Lance is typing. Oh, I got a Snapchat from Lance. What up, little brother? But yeah, you know what I mean? I'm kind of bored, but not really. Like, it's actually really good, but like, it's kind of weird. Do you know what I mean? Good morning. And so I haven't talked yet so my voice sounds ridiculous, that's why. But I just finished this book. This book was so freaking crazy, bro. It was a good book, and it's kind of creepy because it was cultic. This was a good book. I don't recommend like teenagers reading this. This is just a lot. This is a traumatic book, and it looks like Flowers in the Attic, and it reminds me of it. I don't know, like, wow. Beautifully written. Like, there wasn't any like holes in the book, surprisingly, and there wasn't any like stupid sentences. If there was this thing that could happen where I knew that if I read it that I might be a little traumatized, you know, when you watch a scary movie, yeah, this book wasn't scary, but it was very like realistic, and it was just like, oh god, you know, I'd have been fine if I hadn't read it. But you know, it's one of those books where like when I get older and you know I have my whole bookshelf and my little grandkids or my nieces and nephews are like, can I borrow this book, auntie? I'm like, yeah, no, that's not for you. Maybe when you turn like 25 like me. But like even at my age, I'm just like, yeah, I would have been fine without reading it. But I'm glad I read it. But I wouldn't want anyone younger than me to read it. Okay. Obviously, if you're 24. So we just saw Knives Out, and that was a great movie, right? And I just finished a great book. There's no way I'm about to read that romantic book. Like, there's no way I'm doing that, bro. In a very suspenseful mystery type movie and just finish reading a really ridiculous book. Like, I can't go from that to a romance novel. And if I don't start writing again this week, I am the worst human being. So maybe you'll see a vlog later about me writing, but for now, I'm not reading that book, okay? I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna read this, okay? But I'm gonna let myself like be one with the characters. That sounds weird. Hey guys, so I told you guys how I was reading You, but I think they just released the trailer for the actual series on Netflix, and I just watched it, and it's coming out December 26th. So right now it's December 9th, which means, I'm sorry, I'm talking my very customer service voice, so I'm still in work mode, unfortunately, even though I've been home for like 3 hours. Yeah, so I have to like really hurry up and read this book, and this book is pretty thick, okay? Hey guys, so I just got back home from work. I don't know why, but like lately when I've been reading it, the last like 5 chapters have been a little boring, and I'm like I'm trying to follow it, and I'm just like, okay, this is the book that the show is great. And I know books are supposed to be better, but this just isn't. At least not in chapter 16 through 17, no, through 18. I don't know, and I'm like trying to rush and read it before the 26th so that I can like compare the show and the book, but like I'm just like really bored right now. It's like I'm not even following the situation that much, like that well at all, because of how boring it is. Also, you know when you read and you kind of imagine, the whole point of reading is so that you can use your own imagination. Yeah, I'm not able to do that too much because it's not that interesting. I'm not like, I'm putting the passcode to my, yeah. But anyways, guys, I just finished, the book and the season. First of all, the first episode's probably like the book, but then the rest of it's like, really, bruh? But overall, it was a good season, and it was also a good book. I suggest watching maybe the episodes first and then reading the book. But the book is always better, so now read the book first. But the book is everything you want it to be and more. So I would read the book first. I don't really have much to say. I totally 100% want you to go read it. It's very great, and I feel like I started writing, I think I mentioned this, but I started writing my own book as if I were writing for Joe Goldberg, and I didn't like that because my character Joan is not like that. But stay tuned so I can tell you about my new book, and I'm also collaborating with my dad on a new book too, which is kind of fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, then give it a thumbs down. See you tomorrow, and you can see me if you follow me on Instagram. It might be soft as the misty rain. That wasn't my potential of my full voice because it's quiet and I don't want other people to hear me sing. So that wasn't my like royal singing voice. Not that y'all care.